All right, hey guys, Jason here. We are back up here. We are at, hang on, make sure that mic's, there we go. But we are back up here. We are at Vaden Ram dealer, Vaden Ram and Jeep dealer here in Savannah, Georgia. I deal with these guys all the time. I love Vaden. I'll put their information down below for you, but these guys do an excellent job on everything. And today what we're gonna be talking about is this guy right here. And we're gonna do a little bit of a comparison between these two. I just got done reviewing this 2025 Bighorn. And now we're going to be taking a look at this guy, and then we'll compare him in another video. But so here's the Rebel. And then at the end of this, I'm going to let you know a way to save a ton of money on this truck that not many people are aware of that even exists, okay, where you can get this kind of capability for way less money. But the Rebel is one of my favorite trim levels. Even more, I really like the RHO as well too, but I like the Rebel more myself in a simpler version what this is. This is about as fully loaded as a Rebel can get. About as fully loaded as a Bighorn can get. Well, again, we'll do some comparisons in another video coming up. I'm going to record soon. But this Rebel, so we get the we're getting a straight 6 turbo. Okay, is what we're getting in this. This is the 3-liter inline 6-cylinder turbo motor. Fantastic motor that we're getting in here. You get the nostrils on the hood scoop right here and then the vent up on the top. They do it well compared to the standard 1500 hood. You can see the difference for the Rebel. So very, very well done hood. Okay, we like that. You get the matte black grille setup on here with the different kind of the pig nose look to it. We love that setup on this thing. It's a good looking truck all the way around. We get our big exposed tow hooks in the front. You do not get that on the Bighorn. Okay, right there, or a Bighorn Laramie like you're seeing, or the Laramie you're seeing over there, but we do get that here. Now you can option them with that, but here we also get steel bumpers. Okay, nice good steel bumpers on the front of this thing. We get our fog lights in there and we got our LED lights, a whole setup. We get some off-road Goodyear Wranglers. These are great tires. These are Duratrax. They've been around for a very long time and they do an excellent job. Size 275, 70, 18, which if I am not mistaken comes out to be a 33. I'm pretty sure these are 33s that are on this thing. And this one you can see is equipped with the air suspension. So we have the air suspension. I would rather not have that myself, but this one does have that, so it is adjustable height as well too. But comes with motors and sensors and all kinds of crap I don't want to deal with, but it is an option on this one, which is fully optioned out. We also get the full skid plate package on this being a Rebel. So you can see underneath there, they do it very, very well, and they make it excellent. I mean, Ram does off-road very, very good. Okay, so we have that feature on there. We'll move around this truck and see we got the two-tone paint on it, the big Rebel badge here. Here's our rear end here, and again, we got the air suspension right here, okay, right there, big air suspension on here. Bilstein shocks, you get a, now if you don't go with the air suspension, I think it's a 2-inch factory lift over factory is the coil spring setup on here is 2 inches over. The air suspension is adjustable, but 2 inches over a, like here, over this Bighorn, which is stock ride height, to this one, there is a 2-inch lift difference in there on the Rebel. And we get our exhaust on here too. We also have right here, we have a drop down trailer step right here. So you can use that to get up into the bed if you want to. Dual exhaust on it. We have our controls for our towing for our trailer hitch right here. And then we have our setup for your trailers, your actual trailer if you want to do the connections in there, which is kind of sweet. As always, Ram does a drop the tailgate sweet and easy, fast. This one bed lined, obviously, which is very nice. And we have our bed lights in here, and we have 120 volt power right over there. Tie downs are low in all 4 corners like they should be. Again, you tie down, not up. It is interesting to me, it comes with 1 bed light. You see one there, not one on this side. Okay, that's pretty interesting, unless that's just covered up. I'm not quite sure. Maybe that's covered from when they bed lined it. Yeah, that's the cover. There's another light underneath there. I don't know if you, there it is, right there. You can see it, there we go. So it does have one more, we'll put that back on. But yeah, so you do, well, we're gonna leave it off, but there is a light right there. So you do have double-sided bed lights. That's how it should be. They just never took that cover they put on it off there. So we got bed lights, both sides, 2 rags, and they're both blue. Those are important. You pay extra for those. I think they're $1,000 a piece from Ram directly. The only kicker part to those blue rags is you have to usually tie them down if you hit the expressway, or you're gonna lose them and it's a waste of money. But they do give you those. But like I said, then you got the track system with tie downs. So it's a beautiful setup in the bed of this thing. They do a very good job. Like I said, Ram does fantastic. And you do, this is a power tailgate, so it's kind of fighting me, but it is power, or, you know, so you can control this from inside. where's my, yeah, see, it does it all for you. There you go. Okay, so you just touch it. Again, features that I could care less about. Touch it. Here it is coming down, and you got the button inside, but then what do you just touch this underneath? Let me look here. Where's my, yeah, you just touch the handle and it does it on its own. I mean, how pointless. I'm sorry. That just means nothing to me. I'd rather just close it myself. But anyway, this is fully loaded, so you get all these bells and whistles as part of the deal here for you. So, and you get the liners, wheel well liners in there, the setup. Some people think those are important. Again, one of those things that I could care less about as long as they're not fuzzy. I do not care for the, see, like they do good hard plastic in this, like we want. In an off-road truck like this, I do not want fuzzy cardboard ones. I want easy to wash out, and Ram does it right. They do it the right way for you and hook you up with everything you're looking for so it's easy to clean. And a good setup. This one, you got the good tow mirrors on here as well too. Beautiful setup. I like these better in this setup the way they are, better than the ones on the F250, or I mean on the Ram 2500, where they got to be flipped up to get to this position. I like that these are there and they sit in nice and tight. They're not moose mirrors like on the 2500 is when they're in the up position. So they do these very good on there too. You have the handle where it is your auto lock unlock, same as we have on the Bighorn right here. So that's a nice feature. So we got that. Let's dive in. Here's a window sticker on this. Let me show you what you got in here, and then we'll cover the inside of this thing because it is beautiful. Okay, so let's look here at the window sticker first. So what we got, let's zoom in a little tighter. We have a 2025 Rebel Crew Cab, and it comes standard automatically with the 3-liter standard output. SO stands for standard output twin turbo. I like the standard output. I like that. And you get the 8-speed in it. So you get, here's all your standard features that you're getting. That's beautiful. Now you can see, look at the price difference. You know, it's almost 20 grand more for this one because this one has got all the extra options. Okay, look at the cost of all these options that are on this thing. So you got the, you know, you got all of them, but let's just look at the groups. Okay, you got the preferred group 21W. Okay, that's coming in on here. You got the technology group for 1100. You got the trailer tow group for 2500. You got the advanced safety group for 3300. You got the Rebel 2 equipment group for basically $2,800. You see all the different things that you're getting in here. You got the dual panoramic sunroof for $1,600. You got the 33-gallon tank for $500, and you got the 4-corner air suspension for $2,000. Woo! Just let that sink in. Whew, I don't know how else to say it, but there is a heck of a lot of tech in this thing. For me, none of it means anything. I would not get it with that. I would be going for this one, not this one, but does have some nice features. So let's take a look at it here. So here's what we got on this thing. So lay flat floor, beautiful system in here. Love that Ram gives you this option of split carpet or split floor mats. That allows me to take all this out in one half without spilling what's on it, where if they're full, if I try to get this out, I dump all the dirt all over inside the truck and then I got to vacuum. So I love that Ram and Jeep, they both do this, but the split tailgate system, they lock together. There's a you can see that ridge goes under this ridge, and they lock together. They are brilliant and flawless on every kind of way. Best floor mats made are Ram. Huge high trays all the way around. No, nothing falls out of it. Ram does the best floor mats, and you get the Ram boxes underneath here. Okay, the Ram storage boxes. These things are massive in size for storage. We're going to try and wedge this so I can show you. There we go. Massive storage. These are removable. This whole tray comes out so you can use it as a cooler if you want to, but you get this massive storage hidden under the seat and tie down points on these two here. Same repeat clone on the other side, so you can tie down gear in the back of your thing here. If you're putting something in here, you can tie it down and keep it from moving forward or hitting anybody. Double map pockets, love that. Four USBs in the back, plus 120 power back here. Air vents, open and controllable back here. Cup holders accessible to the rear passengers and the front passengers. Amazing red accents on here. I know the sun's getting kind of hard, and I love this texture on this stuff that we have on here. So very well done there. We come over here to the back side. We have this leather, feels amazing too, and I'm not a fan of leather. But we have an armrest here with cup holders inside of it. Ram seats do not fold down. These are not pull downs to drop the seat. These are tethers for child seats, which are also here and here, all the way across, so you can fit 3 car seats in it. We do have that full panoramic roof right there in the top of this thing. Speakers buried right above the passengers here for nice sound. And the seats come up and they lock on their own like they're supposed to. Now this one actually has this removable, or this tray setup. So if we put this one up too, both of them are up in that position. You can see here that we have this slider here that comes out. Hold on. Hang on. Let me get this out. Hold on. Right, there we go. There we go. It's too hard to do one-handed, so I had to do it separate to show you, but it is a removable tool compartment. So now if you want this in this position, even with it here, hidden, can't see it. Nice setup, but what it does is it gives you this whole area now for storage with a tray in it, okay? Brilliant system, and it only comes right out to the edge of the floor mats. It's perfect, but now you can keep your gear from moving. To close this up, if you don't want it, fold it down like that, nice and easy, then it comes up, and this is the part that's kind of hard for me, one-handed, and then it goes right through there, and this comes in and locks it and folds over, and now it's still a mini compartment, but you can easily make it into a full one. Let's try it one-handed. Down, up, there we go. So there's your system on there. And this system, I love this. This is pretty brilliant. So I really like what they've done here with that. Closes easy. There it is. So there's your setup there. But the back seats do not pull down, but you have a ton of room in underneath of them and in your compartment. So lots of room inside of this vehicle. There's no doubt about it. Tons and tons of room in the back seats. Very, very well done. They do the door cards incredibly well. Love the red color on the Rebel. Soft touch here, not here, that's okay, but I love the accents, the colors, the brushed aluminum look. That nobody does an interior better than Ram, and we get a Harman Kardon sound system in it. Okay, Ram kills it when it comes to interiors. Nobody matches a Ram interior, I promise you. Nobody can come close. So moving here, let's go around, check the other side. We'll come in and check the cockpit area for you as well too. Let's go over on this side. Nothing different here. We're only going to just open this for a second so you can see. Same kind of setup, same everything, same door card. We're not getting carried away here, but I love the seats in this. I am not a fan of leather seats, but these ones are very, very well done. And again, secondary mat pocket on this side. And we're going to go around here, opening this side up and the passenger side. Here we get the Harman Kardon, same setup, door card. We get an extra tweeter speaker here. We got speakers up front. Now we get the embossed Rebel logo on these seats. I like the middle of these seats a lot. This is two different types of leather material feeling wise on here, but it's done well. We get the standard, this is your standard Ram console setup in here. Same here, you get a big glove box in it. Ram gives you a big one. Here's your TPMS sensors for your trailer tow setup. You know, so trailer monitoring, again, bells and whistles, I don't care about. Same with this, I don't care about this at all. In my opinion, this screen here, which when we fire it up, we'll turn it on for you, but in my opinion, this is a waste. This is a waste of a perfectly good glove box that was right there that could store stuff that is now a screen that I do not want to pay for. Nice red accents on here everywhere. Tow handles or get up handles on both sides. Many trucks do not have the one on the front side. So let's go over there and check cockpit area, and we do have power seat for the passenger. Again, something I don't care about. This seat will be in position one time for my wife to get in and out, and if I ever have to move it again, I can grab the lever and slide it easy. I don't need to sit here and wait. Look at I got nothing to do with my life, nothing to do on board. Here we go. Okay, I don't want to deal with this. Okay, now, I mean, I can understand on my seat if, you know, something like that, but it's just not worth it on the passenger seat, in my opinion. I could care less about a power passenger seat, but we get it here if it matters to you. So there's our mirror setup on it. This is a truck. Let's go around, check our tow numbers and our ratings and all that kind of thing. And we come around here, passenger or the driver's side. And we get right here, this one here coming at 1,350 pounds of payload, less payload than many other vehicles. Here's your many other full-size trucks. Here's your GVW numbers, but that's okay because of the fact that we are talking about an off-road truck. Okay, it's going to have a softer suspension. It's going to handle off-road better, which means it cannot handle. You don't want to take a truck off-road that's super stiff and hard to ride that's going to carry more weight. You need, if you're going to be lifted with a softer suspension, you're going to lose payload. It's just the way it works. You got to understand that. Door card, again, in the front, beautiful setup, gorgeous layout. We like what they've done here. Let's jump into this bad boy. And, oh, nice. Now, we do have also, we have adjustable pedals. Okay, that brings these pedals back. If I want the seating position where I'm at, which is a short guy, I'm almost too far to reach the pedals very well, I can bring the pedals to me. Let's go this way. Oh, and the pedals are coming right to my feet. See my feet rise up? So now the pedals came right to me. Now I can sit in this position. We have a good dead pedal right here. That means, and I'm too far back. Hang on, I'm a short guy. I'm only 5'6". There we go. But we get this dead pedal right here. When you're off-road, that's important to be able to have something to support yourself rather than having to be down here. Having a pedal somewhere solid there to put your foot at gives you control. That's a beautiful thing in here. We get our pedal controls. We get all of our other stuff, our 120 power volt setup, or power setup for that. Your light controls, everything we're looking at there. And we will pop you off of this so we can show this kind of stuff. Now here, unlike the RHO, okay, this is a Rebel. This is a high-end truck, but unlike the RHO, we also get two-wheel drive. RHO is four-wheel auto only, and then you get 4 high, 4 low. This one, we get two-wheel drive option also. Love that. Do not know why RHO does not do that. And they put the auto start-stop exactly where it should be. And we get our rear axle lock right here, okay? So that's a beautiful thing. So why is this so important? Okay, because here's the sequence I want to do. First of all, let me talk about this. Some people are like, oh, I hate this, the dial shifter. If you're going to have an electronic shifter of any kind, even if it's like Chevy's right here where it's just a little flip one, or the Ford one where it doesn't actually like move through the gears, all you're going to do is just like give it a little tip. Why give up the space here in your console and have that to just move it a 1/4 inch and do the electric? Why not just turn it right here on a dial? So much easier. So let's fire this bad boy up. Okay, so that fires up. So what happens, you hit boom here, you're gonna go here and you're gonna put it into drive, and then you're gonna hit your auto start stop off button, all in one trip. Okay, see how I did that? All at once. That's the route you're gonna go. You're gonna literally get in the truck and you're gonna go bam, bam, bam. And that's it. So they put this exactly where it should be. Look at it, gauge layout. Here it is for you, and no offense to Ram, but I do not like this even remotely as much as I like the one in a standard Bighorn with actual real gauges and that good center display. It's really no different except for in a Bighorn, these gauges are real analog gauges. You get the same weird shape kind of setup in the middle, and I like the Bighorn version much better than a Rebel, but it's, you know, it is nice. You get nice features in here, but I'm not a fan of these full digital dashes, but they do it well in here. It's simple. I like that it's still digital and makes dials. I'm sure that's selectable on here stuff-wise that you can change things up on. You get the massive center stack on this thing, okay? Just incredible size infotainment on this. All your controls, but yet you still get all of them right here. Your hazard button, real easy to find. Your traction control, all of your features right here where you can fan speed up, down. We can control all that, and your temperature here. You can control your temperature easy. Everything you want is still physical buttons as well as accessible throughout the actual touch screen. So that's a very nice feature there too. You get your quick link buttons, your trailer control stuff. Your parking sensors are now digital on this truck rather than being manual like they are in other ones. They are digital on this. So you have to look at where you're hitting. You just can't reach over and hit them. But you have your trailer brake controller through here, which is kind of weird with your gain being here. It's a little different, but it's there for you, and then you actually have your actual brake right here for your emergency, you know, your trailer brake, but the gain and stuff is digital through there. Look at this, 6 USB and an HDMI cable. Did you hear me? 6 USBs and an HDMI cable, and don't forget, we get our 12 volt right there, right here next to this amazing sunglass holder that should be there. Oh, and if that's not enough, you get another amazing sunglass holder right here because you need that. And then here's all your stuff for all of your options for your windows. This is for your rear sliding window, which is electric back there. And then this is everything for your power moonroof, which we're not going to open. It'll change everything lighting wise in here, but you have your full power moonroof on here and all your controls for that. And there's double tap for your power tailgate that goes up and down and everything that you want right there. Now this screen here, let's see this thing. Come on here, hang on, let's go to I don't know if we gotta go to maps or something for that to see. Let's go to media. Hang on, let me see if I can get that there set. Let's go to, where's my maps? Home. There's maps. Will this kick in now? You probably got to set that up. I probably got to have that connected somehow. And again, in my opinion, that thing is I don't care for that, not even a little bit. There's no value or point for that there. I'd much rather have the actual storage box that's there. So anyway, that's that. But now you get these really nice red accents everywhere. Okay, this whole truck is done that way. The door card, everything about it, absolutely gorgeous. Even around the clock in there in the screen is done well. You get the accents on the steering wheel, the stitchings. They do this thing fantastic. Huge Harman Kardon speaker right up there in the front of this thing too. And then you get your standard. This is your standard console. Nothing's different other than the big Ram logo on here. And then here you're getting that stitching, that red bar across here. But we have 2 cup holders accessible to the driver, 2 more of them accessible to the driver right here. We get a ton of our power stations. Like I said, we get dual charging right there, and we get a 120 volt power down here below, which is fantastic. Huge compartment with a tucked in cubby hole to hide your wallet back there. This slides. We get a huge compartment in here as well too, with a coin holder, cup holders. We get a double layered box here, one here, and it has USB power and a way to put your cord out through there. Can close that, open the bottom one, and you get access into this thing, plus all your charge right there. And this even has dividers in here that can be stood up and dividing gear and stuff in here. So like I said, Ram does everything right. And we get this amazing grab handle on this side. They do everything the way they should. Nobody can beat a Ram interior truck, and your mirror is your selectable camera option if you want it there just like that too. So like I said, Ram crushes it, and this Rebel does it well. Now I know that this one is fully loaded with all these extra tech packages, and again, I don't care about that stuff. I'm sure you can go find another video where they'll sit there and walk through every little menu and do everything with you. That stuff, I don't even use that stuff, so none of it interests me. That's why I would buy the $60,000 version of this rather than the $80,000. But it shows you what's in here. Home link right here. Again, love this setup on this stuff. Nobody beats Ram for interior options. And you got your other matching cubby right here that matched on the other side that we had over there too for you. And there's your trailer control for in case you don't know how to drive with a trailer, this will do it for you. Same with your stuff that you got all your features here that will drive it for you too if you don't know how to drive a car. So you got all these cool features in here. There it is for you. You got your drive modes here, and you know, like I said, you name it, this thing offers it. And but man, what a beautiful truck and a awesome trim line. Again, fancier than I want. Now, how do you get this thing for cheaper? Okay, if you want the capability. So there's I did a video on it, and I will link it at the end, but we have the Ram Tradesman Edition, okay, or not Tradesman, the Warlock, okay, the Ram Warlock is basically this truck with a tradesman interior. So it's gonna simplify your interior quite a bit, but you're still gonna get the 2-inch lift, you're gonna get these tires, you're gonna get the rear locker, you're gonna get the front tow hooks, the bumpers, you're gonna get all the mechanical aspect of this truck and all the capability of this truck for 20 grand cheaper than even a base of this. You're gonna get all that kind of stuff, the Bilsteins, you know, the whole setup, you're gonna get all of that, but you're gonna get it where you can have, the advantage is you get the capability without spending the money on the tech and the luxury, but you're saving a tremendous amount of money. So, and I'll link that video right here at the end of this for you, so you can go check that one out for you on that Warlock and see what that's about too. But same motor, same trans, same gearing, same capabilities, same everything that you're getting in here, just a more simple version of it with all the capabilities. So any comments, questions, put them down below. Thanks for watching.